Do you believe in miracles? Yes. Europe finally has a concrete plan to deal with the debt crisis, no longer just issuing communiques in which they say that they're going to pledge to do whatever it takes to make sure that Greece doesn't default or have to leave the Eurozone. Markets are surging. There is much rejoicing on this news, and with good reason. The fact that Greece is going to have its debt load reduced is good news. The fact that we have the European Financial Stability Facility, the bailout fund, being expanded is also good news. This will hopefully now mean that the FSF will be large enough to help save Spain and Italy if their economies continue to deteriorate. And there was also some encouraging developments from the standpoint of helping to recapitalize some of the struggling European banks that have been hit hard on concerns that they do have too much exposure to Greek debt and some of the other debt of the the so-called pigs nations. Now, of course, me being me and this being the buzz, it's not going to be all about good news. There are still many things to be worried about. The devil, as they say, is always in the details. We still don't know exactly how the EFSF is going to be expanded. There's this talk about adding leverage to it and maybe having sovereign wealth funds like China perhaps invest in it, but China hasn't committed to anything just yet. There's also this dirty little secret. Yes, Europe's debt crisis may finally be getting better in the sense that we finally have action, but because of the problems that many European nations have had for several decades, they're all now in austerity mode, and that's going to lead to slow growth on the continent for a long period of time. So we can't get too excited. It's this big rally that we're having on the fact that Europe isn't going to implode, may be short-lived.